ambitious agenda across 4 content-rich days, FundForum International 2015 has attracted the very best minds in the asset management world, with more than 300 influential speakers addressing the key themes of fintech, investment strategy and scenario planning, manager selection re-engineered, and a new era in distribution. Those attending could expect game-changing insights and unique perspectives. From disintermediation to disruptive finance, on Summit Day, distribution was at the top of the agenda.
There's a reality that I think finance hasn't fully grasped yet, and that is the fact that today we have 3 billion people online. That number is going to double in 4.5 years. That's enormous.
Well, I think they need to rip up the rule book. I mean, for a long time, retail distribution has really been shoving the same institutional type materials out to investors. And all the people I talk to, they don't understand things. They want simple language. Cost, they get really cross about the cost not being transparent enough. And they want it to be more engaging.
And with the Greek crisis reaching a climax, FundForum was able to respond with geopolitical risk expert Dr. John Hulsman, giving his world-class insights.
I was asked, can you go and brief the audience on what's happening literally today? And that's exactly when you earn your pay. And so we went out and did that, and we had great interaction with the audience. They were totally up to speed, totally interested and engaged. And that's one of those days you realize what you do actually matters.
On day 1 of the conference, fintech and cybersecurity were hot topics, whilst architect of customer experience at Apple and Tesla, George Blankenship, offered his unique insights, challenging the asset management industry to engage with the customer and evolve in order to stay ahead of the game.
Anything that's been done the same way for 100 years in today's world is going to go through a major fundamental change in the next 10 years. It's going to happen. The only question is who's going to do it.
We have been complacent, I would say, and I think the industry is waking up to disruption because it's there for all to see.
What is true is we have to digitize our business. What is true is we have to manipulate and understand data better. What is true is we've got to get layers of cost out of our business to be efficient, exactly what manufacturing has done. And I think that's where technology will be really important, and where the fintech winners of tomorrow will be those firms which can supply that and which can do it at scale.
Day 2 looked at the importance of data, adapting to a changing landscape and encouraging more women into the industry.
Only 7% of UK retail funds are managed by women, and in the States only 2% of the total assets under management for the industry are run by women. And that's, obviously means that we don't have the right cognitive diversity when it comes to making decisions, but it puts us in a very extreme position when it comes to making sure we connect with our customer base, half of which should at least be women.
So how can the industry be truly innovative? Well, that is exactly what Day 3 aimed to address, with thought-provoking examples of new models and research.
This year, what we're doing is bringing in some research that suggests 3 possible ways in which the industry might develop, and also we're bringing in an example from Airbus of a company that has been highly successful in innovating within a very regulated industry.
So very relevant to this industry.
Yes, and people may say, yes, but that's airlines, that's not asset management. But the point is that so much of innovation happens when you take a brilliant idea from one sector or from one domain and apply it to another.
It's difficult, to give a comparison of 2 industries that seem to be very much apart. But one thing that is fundamental for them and for us, I think it's the fact that digitalization can accelerate things. I think in Airbus Group, what we want through digitalization is really to be able to take the hockey stick and accelerate our technology in a very different way that we have been doing so far.
So those attending could leave with inspiring ideas for the coming year and look forward to seeing whether the industry has truly embraced change at FundForum International in Berlin in 2016.